Hello, everybody. Welcome to another match in this year's World Championship. I'm playing Krzysztof Cebula from Poland, and unfortunately, I already have 3 losses, so only 2 lives left. Well, the only thing that I can promise is that I will try to defend them as good as I can. And as always, if you like what I'm doing here, please press the corresponding button and subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in my books or in lesson, please contact me through my website. So we've already started. He rolled a 6-5 and I'll make my 4-point. Double sixes, 3 down for sure. And then, yeah, looks good. 6. And now the question, should I use the 3 to split? I think yes. Interesting one. 4-2, good roll. 5-1, not great. I'm even tempted to slot here. Is that the right idea? But then he has so many checkers to attack me. Just going here looks also attractive. 3s are duplicated. I cover the outfield. I think I will do that. Problem with the slotting play is that he can use a roll like 6-5 to attack me, and then it's probably difficult to cover. Maybe I should have stepped up. Not sure. Well, now I maneuvered myself into a pass, of course. Yeah, no question about it. Too many gammon losses. Okay, make my 11. Five, 3. Maybe just make my 3-point. Looks okay. Okay, hit. And he hits me again. And I am fortunate enough to hit him again, so maybe he is just supposed to hit me loose again. Yeah, looks good. And this race is about even. I don't like it. I think he should just hit me. Okay, another option. Yeah, he certainly shouldn't make the ace point. I mean, that's bad with the 6-point strip then. Just hit and be happy about it, especially if you get missed. Okay, still having second thoughts. Giving up the anchor. Yeah, I haven't thought about that, but yeah. Yeah, he finally settles on the play that I liked from the start. Let's see later whether the machine likes it as well. 4-2, maybe enter on the 4 and slot the 4. Yeah. Okay, certainly I will make the anchor, and now that I'm ahead in the race, I think I prefer the bar anchor. But the 5 anchor is blocked. Not really afraid of getting blitzed. Okay, just jump into the outfield, I suppose. Yeah, why not just break the 11? Looks a bit like an overplay, but of course, oftentimes I just don't want to hit him. Like here. Okay. So I think now I almost have to. Where can I play the 4-2? But then it looks kind of bad. 5, 6s, and 4s as returns. Can also simply make my point. He would have to leave his anchor in order to hit me. Yeah, quite a few blots if I hit him there. 9 point is okay. Maybe that's more solid. Don't know, but I have to move something, I think. He would have danced. 2-1, interesting. Or maybe not. Guess I just going to hit. Yeah. Not so sure about my play here. Now I'm all stripped. This refusal to hit. So certainly I will make my 5 point here. And then what else can I do but hit? Okay. Now this is interesting. Not in great shape, of course. He's got a 4-point board. He's got the anchor. Maybe I should let this one go. I'm all stripped. So even if I enter, it's not great. 19 pips down. Could end up behind a prime. So I will drop this. Yeah, looks good. Ace. And now, do I want to split into that? Aces are duplicated. Also, playing with the builder is nice. Yeah, good play. Okay, also make some progress here. He's thinking about cubing. I think that's too early. Easy take. My priming chances are really decent. Two, 1. Not such a great number. I can make my 9 point. However, I really would like to split my back checkers here. But then where's the deuce? Like this, that looks suicidal. So just maybe trying to build my own prime. Four, 3, makes the 5. Now need lots of 3s, of course. I maybe should split to the 22, duplicating 3s. 4 to not great. I think, hitting doesn't make too much sense. I will try to block him. Double 2s. So now question is, okay, I should hit for sure. If I just make the prime, if he enters without a 6, he probably has to break. If I hit him here, he hits me. I think I have to go for the prime. Okay. Ha. That's interesting. The ace is clear. And I think the 3 is so important to play here. So this is a very difficult game, I think. 4-1 is good. At least I have the anchor. And maybe I can make him crunch. So I will move him from the edge of the prime. So I should have thought about the 4 cube now. It occurs to me that I should have done that. This is certainly a 4 cube. Not too good. But he had a 5 prime, so I don't know. Can he take this if I roll small? I cannot cover, but probably not at the score. So even match again. Double 4s, great shot. I think I'll just make the anchor and make the bar point. Looks good. Okay, he runs, so no cube action yet. Another double 4s, ahead in the race. 14 pips, looks good. Not good enough to cube though. At least this seems to become an easy game. The first 3 games were a bit too complicated for my taste for a start. 5 pips up. That was a great shot. 16, but okay, he equalizes, unfortunately. No. Down 4 pips, but on roll, so that's dead even. And we have a new favorite, him. 3 maybe here. 5 down. Not much to comment on this, just outraced me. Double pass is obvious. So let's move on to the next game. Good start. Okay. Probably he should stay on his anchor, like slotting the 5 and going to the 8. I don't like this running move very much because I'm ahead in the race. And he should try to equalize by making an advanced anchor, like this, for example. Yeah, I like the other one better. Or this is also an option. That with 2 blots, it makes it easier for me to attack. So maybe 13-8-6-5 is the happy medium. Not especially fond of the running move. Should I slot here? I don't think so. I'm ahead. Usually in this double sixes position, you don't slot. No, I will make my 5 point. And I guess he has to hit me and hope for the best. That was not the best for him. So now I can make the deuce point. Improves my chances of playing on for the gammon. If he dances, for example, I mean, it's bad on double 4s and double 3s. But certainly helps me with my gammon wins. So I will play aggressively for the play on in case he rolls badly. So now all the material there. Yeah. Okay, make my 3 ups. One, 2, 3. And where's the 4? Maybe here. Looks good. 5-4, interesting. No cover. Okay. Maybe make double 4s less good. Okay, I did it. Now producing max builders, but that gives him double aces, maybe not. So now I can play with max builders. Maybe before as well. 5-2. Some easy decisions. Welcome. So I'm not thinking about winning a backgammon. I just think I will always win a gammon. Basically, I don't get hit. I don't want to take any risks. No, please come in. Yes. So probably 2 points for me. Double fives was the killer roll here. Okay, gammon. First lead in the match. For me, 3 and the split. Guess he'll make the 3 and probably 13-10 looks good for him. That looks a bit like an overplay. Bit too ambitious. So now I've got a problem here. Do I want to split into this attack? Not really. And this looks more blitzy than primey, so sixes, aces would have hit on the bar, fives and threes covered, and then other numbers hit on the ace. So now, of course, I have to step out, but I have my anchor. Is that a cube? I'm not faulting him for cubing this. I think the take is super easy. That was a good roll, achieving the 2 main objectives here. And interesting, I don't want to give up my midpoint. So then I gotta hit here. Ace 5. Not great. Guess. Got to cover. What else? Duplicating sixes. So if he wants to hit me, at least with the 6-5, I have a return. That was important. Really needing an anchor here, a good anchor that is. Yeah, he continues hitting and dancing forbidden, basically, for me. So, anchoring chance. Still got my ace anchor, but as long as I hit him, I'm fine, of course. So I guess he'll make the 10, and then I will hopefully get either the 21 or the bar point anchor. Let's see. Nope. Unfortunately not. So I think I have to hit him to protect these blots. Not great, but what else can I do? So that's bad number for him because it's a complete miss. So I get another chance for an anchor, and I get 2 of them this time. Do I want to have 2 of them? Maybe for now. Could also play like this, but here I'm vulnerable to shots. He can attack me. I think I will settle for the 2 anchors and hope. Yeah, in these variations, I'm really happy about them. And where's the 3? Do I want to get hit with an ace? What I don't see much point in running or stepping up to the 21 because my sixes play well from the back. So now, do I want to keep my goalkeeper? I don't think so. I need a checker to run with. Build my board. Or hit him. Hope for the best. Okay. Okay, then I just have to slot. Double deuces. I can just play to the 10, but yeah, this is not looking too great. No, I think I want my strong board here. I mean, the ace is clear. Oops. Ace, yeah. Stepping up. I lose fewer gammons, yes. Maybe. I mean, this checker really doesn't help me at all. I don't know. Really don't. This loses fewer gammons for sure. I mean, I will build my board just in case. Shouldn't have wasted so much time on this decision, to be honest. So now he has to play safe and awkward, so already paid off to play. Otherwise, he just could have played whatever, 10 to 5, 3 to 2 or something. That's not possible, and he has to stack. 6, 5. Could also give up my bar point here. Now that he is stacked, maybe this goalkeeper actually, I mean, sixes, like 6-2 is already bad, so now I will keep it. And of course, I get pointed on. Which is too bad. Yeah, interesting. Should have run from the back. It looked, so his position looked kind of inflexible. I thought more contact with the checker on the 23. Who knows? Okay, now we have the board on fire, as they say. This could really backfire. Nope, it didn't. So I'm down 34 pips and I have to consolidate, so no cube for sure. That's a very nice roll. And he is behind the prime. However, I think it's still too early to recube. So now, do I want to play with maximum builders? Not sure. So this is 3-6, 3-5. But on the other hand, I don't know. Maybe too ambitious. So now it's interesting. I'm threatening a 6 prime. That would end the game right here. So if I cube. But on the other hand, if I don't make it, I would have to slot the 4, I guess. And he can also roll a bad number here. I'm certainly the favorite, but I'm leading in the match. I think I will wait another roll. Okay, there's the 6 prime. So now it's a play on. I don't know. Maybe I was too conservative there. What kept me from cubing was my small lead. The take was easy, I think. So really not sure. Yeah, what is he supposed to do? Of course, I will hang around there and try to pick up another checker. Okay, there's my chance. Okay, wait some more. Okay, now I have to wait. So it's really rare that I'm winning a gammon here. On the other hand, it doesn't cost me really to give it a try. Some gammons there, or I'm not afraid. Do I have to cube this? I still think not. If I make the closed board, then I can just cube him, and now I will cube him. Maybe double sixes. Now I see. I mean, this has to be clear cube. Maybe that was too aggressive for the gammon. More interesting. Should I recube there? But take looked easy, to be honest. Guess he has to hit 2 checkers because of my blot on the 9. Or 2, I guess just making the 4 point here looks strong. 6, 3. That's not great. I can run out. Maybe something like this. Get the back checkers moving. I'm ahead in the race. Don't want to get hit. Not sure. For 1, ace is clear. I think with the 4 I can hit. Keep him busy a bit. For 3 is great. So now he'll make his mid, I suppose. And we are in a mutual holding game. Slight advantage for me. I don't like it. That gives me blitzing options. No, just the mid. Well, let's see. I would have made the midpoint. So that's what he's doing in the end. So question is, should I hit here? Really like that anchor. So he hits me somewhere. I'm not too convinced that I should hit there. Just make my juice point. Keep the advantage. Usually when the opponent has made the bar point and the 4 point, you should be really careful to abandon the anchor. Or 2, that's not exactly great. Can play completely safe. I can play to the 11. So this 4 for sure. He's got a blot. Yeah, maybe I should play more flexible. Yeah, ace. Yeah, doesn't look great. But what can he do? Deuce doesn't look great either. So probably I would just make the ace and slot the 3 here. Three, 2. So I make the 11, I guess, and go to the ace. Looks solid. Okay, that plays itself. Bad shot for him. Does he really want to come out? Probably he has to. Of course, he's vulnerable now, you can see. And now what's going on here? 3s cover, aces. So if I just run, even if I roll 3-1, against so many gammons, he has a blot. I think I should play on again. I really think so, because what that 6s are killed. I will take a roll. That looks just so attractive here to go for another undoubled double gammon. So it really feels weird. Okay, yeah. Of course, there's a downside to all of this. So which one do I open? The 5s, duplicating the 5s maybe to cover. Yeah, something like this. Or should I just play like this and cube him if he dances? I'm not sure. I feel if I want to go for the gammon, I have the 5-point board. This could be a massive mistake. But now I can go for the gammon again. So certainly I will move this blot to where? Maybe like this. 3s hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3, 4. Okay, of course there's no reason not to continue playing for the gammon. I mean, there is a reason, but I think I still win some gammons. So, and my racing lead is just enormous. Am I afraid of 6-5? Now I probably should cube because 6-5 followed by a hit. Gets him back into the game, and gammons are close to non-existent. So, okay. I have to pay a bit attention to my clock. So probably he'll just make the 16, yes. And here, I think I can just hit. Remake the anchor. Yeah, looks strange to have the 23 anchor here, I understand, so I much rather would enter on the 20 and play, let's say, 6 to 4. Or this certainly wouldn't make the 23 here. But okay. Why not slotting the 4? Yeah. Okay, 5. I can counter slot. I don't want to play 13-6 here. Just looks so weak. And inflexible, so yeah, he can hit me, but not really caring too much about it. So this is nice. First in a board point. And that's, yeah, he probably has to play just safe and hope I don't roll an ace. Now I'll just continue building my board. Raise is dead even. Five, one, okay. Nothing special here. Interesting, probably bar point and 9 point would be my first idea. Yeah, good. I mean, hitting what for? I have an anchor. That makes it just more difficult to get his checkers home. Now he has a pretty substantial racing lead, so I don't like that too much, but okay, works. He dances, so had he cubed, would have been an easy take still, I think. Lots of contact. Five. Do I step into the outfield? Of course not. Triple shot. What can you do? Well, 14. Yeah, that's, yeah, I don't know. In 14, 9 would have been minimizing the shots, would have minimized the shots, so who knows? Okay, he has to play safe. 13, 11 and 3 to 2 probably. Good news is I can now move my checkers through the outfield freely. Maybe even like this with a slot. Okay, I don't think he should hit here. Shouldn't take the bait. 6, 1, that's think easy. Okay, yeah, 8-1. What else? He should also pay a bit attention to his clock. Could still be a long match. Okay, another easy one. 5-1. Okay, 6-1. 4-3. 6-1 is virtually fourth. Is there a point in giving him extra numbers? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, he can make the point, but no, I think, yeah, but still my deuces are all killers, so guess he's got to play safe because I have to move as well. I think I will just make the closed board, keep the contact everywhere. Yeah, that looks good. Another cube decision coming up. I have. If he goes to the, I think he should go to the 6. Okay, I have 12. 14 immediate winners with gammon danger. If I miss, okay, I'm the underdog, of course. But yeah, if you have 14 winners with gammon danger, how can you not cube here? Huh. Yeah, even if I then have to accept the 4 cube, this is a super high volatility cube. Got lucky. But I think that was a cube. The market losers are so big, my equity may not be extremely high. Okay, is there any other play? Cannot take checkers off. A bit. Okay, gotta play safe, of course. Hope that he, okay, enters. I was about to say now I want him to dance. Just does the opposite of what I want every time. But I'm really happy that that I didn't leave a shot there. With 2 big numbers. Feels like it always happens. So still some very small gammon chances here. Just I need a doublet. Now that he's rolling so small. Yep, I can do it. But no. Okay. Curious about the cube, but I feel rather confident. Yeah, this is interesting. Both look fine. 9-3. I have my 5 point. 9 checkers in the zone. With the 5 point mate is so hard for me to drop even at the score. I will take this. But maybe I should have. Who knows? It looked a bit stacked. Not sure, really. Thing is, at this score, yes, I don't have any recue power. However, his gammon value is not extremely high, not like in a two-way, four-way situation. In the meantime, my position really improved. Of course, not hitting is the way to go here. Priming, all about priming him. He's out-timed. He has the ace point. Just going for the prime. So let's guess I gotta hit him. So this hit loose doesn't make any sense. So I will just make the point, bring a checker down. Yeah. Great shot by him. So now I'm again under pressure. 3-6. Of course, I'm hitting now. And yeah, really unfortunate for him, this sequence. 1, 2, 3. And again, I'm playing for the gammon here. Incredible. All the time it seems to happen. Okay. Of course, I'm trying to pick up everything here. Don't want to play 7-6. Don't want to give him any jokers. Because even if I just win the single game, that's perfectly fine. This. Do I want to go for the fourth checker? Only ace 4. I don't know. I can also just do this, and if he hits me, he's then completely, he's gonna crunch. Maybe that's even the way to go. Let him crunch. Who knows? And if he crunches, then there is really nothing to be afraid of. And I can just play on without much fear. So now I can kill my 6s, which is nice, slows me even down further in some variations. Okay, 4-2, I want to have the mountain structure. Okay, 1 off this. Yeah, maybe he crunches further. Now, do I have to cube this? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. Three, 1. So now gammon is really unlikely, but losing is also really unlikely. I can point on him, so I will take another roll, see if I can point on him. And now I will cube him. Do I have to? I mean, 3 checkers off. I will cube this. I want to have the 2 points. Very big pass. I really hope he doesn't take it because he has played well so far, I think. Yeah. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. So we take a break. Okay, we are back. So, really great run. I don't know how often I now played for the gammon. I think I didn't win any, or yes, I won 1 undoubled, but that's not the point. So, certainly we'll have some interesting cube actions. to discuss in the analysis. 6-2. Do I want to split? I think I want to. No, I don't. So if I dance, I think I will have to pass. That's really unfortunate. But at this score, aces, threes, and sixes hit. Okay, he doesn't cube me. Maybe he thinks it's too good. Got punished. By the way, I didn't think that was too good for him. So, okay, yeah, that seems to be the play here. So I was already like saying goodbye to this game and preparing for the next, and all of a sudden we can continue. And on top of that, in a great position. Yeah, I think he played on. I mean, I have the rack, good prime. Really think he should have cubed, but maybe not. 5-2 misses. So I guess I just play safe. For 3 hits, I don't want to leave a blot, of course. And this score, there's no way I will cube this. Just try to get my checkers around the board. Nothing else. Think it's still too much contact to cube here. I want to get my checker to safety first, and then I mean, this could be a cube. This could really be a cube because I don't win too many gammons. His winning chances are not high. I'm not sure. Are there any bad numbers? Yes, there are some. In these situations, usually when I'm not sure, I just roll. So now I have to play a 4-3. 4 seems to be clear, or maybe not. Maybe just like this, trying to clear the rearmost point. Yeah, that looks good. So he's basically trapped in a 3-point game. If I just clear the point, if I point on him, I mean, his winning chances really can't be great. What's his take point? I don't know. Like, yeah, I could lose my market, I guess, by clearing a point. Wow, these scores, yes, when in doubt, simply don't cube these. So I will stick to that rule. Point on him. Nice. Now I can certainly continue rolling. Not gonna leave him any shots. So I clear the point in front of him. And again, I'm playing on for the gammon. Nothing new. Every time. So now is that a play on? Still, yes, 3 checkers. Would have to roll like double fours or something. But with 3 checkers, I win some gammons here. But I also lose some games. 2-1, 3-1, double aces, he can hit me. Also have to bear off. I will cube this, maybe that's a mistake, but I don't see many gammons here, and I see some losses. Okay. Okay, 5-2. Okay, illegal something. So what am I supposed to do? Certainly not that. I think I can just enter here, or maybe on the 20, like this. Does that make any sense? I think I will just play like this, try to build my board. No, I have to make the bar point. He hits me. I anchor, I think. I also can lose. Gammons are valuable for him, so I have to be a bit more careful. Okay, make my inner board point. Okay, good for him. Maybe finally he catches a break after this run by me. Still have some holding chances here. Don't want to step out. I want to make my 4 point for sure. So just play inside. Against his 4 point board, stepping out. Seems to be too dangerous. I hate the checker on the ace point. So now that he has blood, I can step out without a problem. $23 pips. Now it's only 3 pips. So that means I have to play like this. I can even play like this. I mean, it's only 3-1 double aces, but yeah, no, I don't like it. I think he's really happy to hit me. He can cover at least one blot, so don't want to give him the opportunity. Just try to raise this home. Raise is pretty much even. Okay, I want to slot my 5. That is certainly good for the raise. I mean, this has to be the 6. So shall I save a 6? Probably. Slotting my 5 is really good for the raise, but I feel 6s are such big swings here. Now I can slot it anyway. Don't want to. I mean, do I want to? Will he volunteer a shot if I play like this? I'm just thinking about the race already. Probably not. Also not a big... Yeah, no, he can, but the problem is... yeah, now should I volunteer? I think I misplayed this somehow. This looks really horrible. Want to keep my strong board. I don't want to leave a shot. Oh, strong board. I think this looks just very strange. So now I get my shot. Don't know what came over me there. So the 5 is clear. 2-1 leaves a shot. Not sure. The extra numbers. Races even. I don't know. So he hits me. And that's this game. But really the way I thought about my board in the end, it looked really strange. I mean, in this holding, how I placed the blots on the 5. On the one hand, I was thinking about hitting him. On the other, preparing the board for the race. Not really sure. Yeah, what is he supposed to do? Just take them off? Then I may get not even more numbers. 3-1. So I think I will stick around just for one more roll. He has 4 checkers off. Yeah, I cannot win the race. And that's the only chance that I hit and somehow win it. How bad can it be to try? You see, still big outsiders, underdog. So, no, not any. Oh, wow. What a game. I was a big underdog, now I'm a monster favorite. I mean, you can see backgammon sometimes is crazy. So that's really unfortunate for him that he cannot even get this one home, maybe, potentially, surely. So yeah, really amazing luck here. But I take it, yeah. So PR was good, happy about it. Yeah, I will be back with the analysis. So overall, I guess I can be very happy with the way I played. Maybe you remember when I said in game 4, finally an easy game. So even during the match, I already had a bad feeling about the first 3 games, or I was kind of at a loss. And I mean, when you see it, it's really reflected in the PR. So you can see game 1, 2, and 3, 6 and 8 and a 6 again. So that was really bad. Made some mistakes in the beginning, and then I played better. But I also think it became a bit easier. Maybe the two things together, but here you really can see how PRs can vary for games. But I was correct with my feeling that I had a bad start or a shaky start, and the whole thing starts with the 5-2. Yeah. What did I played this, and I could have stepped up and leave the blot and duplicate 3s all over. Yeah, that first glance it's a bold play, but the way I played, and here's the problem. Small numbers are okay for him, and now his big numbers also play well. Namely, he can attack me on the deuce, so I gave him small numbers as good numbers and the big numbers as decent numbers as well, because with the big numbers he can just start attacking me. So that was a sizable mistake. Yeah, I just felt usually it's correct to stay back when you are down, but here, yeah, there were different factors at work. The second game I also misplayed. So here I just saw, oh great, I can play safe. By the way, my assessment of his play was correct, that it was an overplay. He just should have cleared the 11, but then I didn't exploit it by not hitting. And I didn't really even consider this. I mean, he's still not playing a back game, so this is not about timing. And yeah, this is really hard to get home, but yeah, 54 mistake, should have hit. And then now I really should have hit, but I got scared because of all the blots. On the other hand, if I hit, he has 5 checkers back, so not enough material in the zone, so I shouldn't have been that afraid, and should have seen it as an opportunity to clear the 16, but just didn't feel good about it. Yeah, I made the 9 and I left a shot. So I left a shot, but I wanted to have the backup safety. And one problem is now he even has hit and cover with 6-1 and double force is not it. Of course, he cannot move it. He's on the 4 point. So, but still, yeah, that was. If I leave a blot, usually if you have to leave a shot anyway, why not hit him and now reduce the really great numbers? And yeah, was kind of afraid, and I was also afraid to take this cube. This pass, I don't mind that much, to be honest, because it's really tough when there are so many gammon losses. I mean, I saw that, and I also saw that I have a reasonable winning chances, or pretty good winning chances actually. But yeah, how do you know if my front structure and his 3 back checkers is enough to compensate for his attack, his strong board? And usually when you are on the roof against the strongest possible 4-point board and there's another checker on the attack, you really have to be careful. So I'm not too annoyed about this mistake. You cannot get them all correctly. Game 3, now there's the most, this is really the most annoying mistakes of all. This one here, the position felt like I saw it before, and if you look at it, he clearly has a primey structure and not a blitzy structure with his stripped 8 point. So now is the time to get an anchor. Also, bringing the builder down I don't have a stacked midpoint, so I don't need to unstack. Just should have made the big split to the 21. And here comes the reason why it was super annoying, because I have this position in my database. Here you can see it in my Anki decks, and so that is really annoying when you. I feel I should know this. By the way, I'm rebuilding my opening Anki database, so now I have 450 positions, all 4th roll and 3rd roll, and I took the time to create a tagging system. So just to show you as a teaser, because I think I will make a video about it, because I think I just finished it, and it offers great learning path. So I now use the tags all positions where you can bring builders down or make a big split, and then you can see you can do tons of positions on the topic. I don't know, I have 25 on that topic alone. So basically you can develop your own learning path among these early game positions. Now that I'm at it, we'll also show you all the tags. So these are the tags. So you can basically go through all the common opening problems. For example, if you want to know whether to slot or to split, then you just tag with a slot. So then you get all the opening positions where it's the choice between slotting and splitting, or all the hitting variations. You can also, for example, whether to hit in the outfield and make an anchor, or whether to split to the bar or run into the outfield, you name it. So basically almost all, I would say, possible problems that you have in the opening, you can just or at least, I mean, I did this for me, but I think it will be available once Rainer, my friend, the Anki man, corrects the little bugs that they are still in there. So this is, of course, just at the moment only for me, for myself. I created it, but I think also others can benefit from that. So bottom line is you can just filter for anything and quiz yourself on any sorts of problems. I think that's an effective way of learning, but yeah, I think I will make an entire short video on this, how to use it, but that's for later. Just when you look at my other blunder in this game, for example, this is a much bigger mistake. So in the end, I played for the prime and I should have hit lose with the option of remaking the prime, okay? But this, yeah, is a really difficult spot, hard to decide, leads to different structures, and so yeah, again, you're bound to make mistakes in these kinds of positions. And by contrast, this one, I really should know, and that's why I'm much more annoyed about this mistake. It's in my database and I just blew it, and I also know the concepts and they were just not available to me at the time, and it's a sizable mistake. 49 on a second decision, that's what really shouldn't happen at a certain level, but it did. Okay, so be it. So anyway, in the same game, he also made the cube blunder. I think I mentioned it, that was just too early. A cube, I also have decent priming chances, not super volatile. He can make a point, I can make a point. So yeah, he's a favorite, but not volatile enough. And my recube, big pass, and also not a play on, kind of a standard cube. And yeah, pretty obvious pass, I would say. So now, game 4, finally, I started playing well. Yeah, this was just the race, nothing special here. Game 5. Let's see, anything interesting? That was one of the play-ons where I had the killer double fives. And yeah, my decision was correct to make the inside point just to have more play-ons. This is the DMP play that I also consider. Just basically, I have a good cube no matter what he rolls now, but it decreases my chances to be able to play on. You can see lots more gammons, many more gammons. So that was, well, so here, yeah, I won the gammon easily because he danced forever. Yeah, this is also, is this in the database? But yeah, I don't think so, because yeah, this is a surprising mistake by him, because overall he played very well, but making the 3 is just rock solid. Having another builder, it's just, when you look at the structure, I mean, I have so many numbers that hit. Okay, but this is not in the database, I think. This here again, an early bird by him. Of course, easy take. I wasn't sure. I mean, this one I can understand the cube much better than the one before, where he cubed. But still, because of my anchor is just not volatile enough, there are not enough crushing sequences. My equity is good, as you can see, or reasonable, 38% winning chances. Okay, and did I make a mistake? Since I won everything, I guess I had to, yeah, again, it seems like I managed to play on. This was the one where I was torn and where I thought, of course, after the Joker, maybe I should have cubed earlier. I was not convinced about this recube, particularly because of the score. So I was already leading, and then you have to be careful. So let's check the cube. So wow, this is exactly, so this is, now it's a redouble, a very small redouble. So I worsened my PR, but I think I decided against it because of the score, and maybe it would be interesting to see, because I'm always putting emphasis on recubes with leads in a match are completely different. Even with a 1-point lead, it's completely different from a normal score. So I would get at 0-0. You can see it's a blunder not to cube this. So even a 1-point lead changes a lot with regards to recube. I just wanted to emphasize this once more. And then I cubed him out when Gammon was basically out of reach. Next game, doesn't look that there is anything interesting. Probably again some play. It looks again like I was playing on. Yeah, it felt like this was the play on match. Play on for the Gammon, that is. Game 8. Was this? Yeah, this one was the one that I criticized. I mean, this looks so strong. He's not blitzing me because I have the anchor. It's a holding game where he just wants to get the position home. And you saw I danced and he's still far from a cube. So as you can see, so that was another really big mistake. And here it's much easier to get to a cube. So pointing behind an anchor, generally it's not a great idea if you have such a constructive alternative, like making the bar and the 9 here in this example. Okay, what else? I cubed, yeah, the high volatility cube. So I knew the equity is not great and with a big lead in the match, but these volatility cubes, high volatility cubes, they are not that score dependent. The market losers are just too big. And yeah, I was lucky to hit the blot. So glad. This one is really important for me that I found that cube, because in the past I tend to double 2 or not aggressively enough in this high volatility spots. So this one I didn't like that I had to take, but it felt like it was just with the 5-point. It is such a super easy take, probably not even a cube for money or the normal score. Well, let's check it out. Just look at the money situation without Kobe. So you can see not even a cube here. And then how big a pass can it be, especially as I mentioned, his gammons are really valuable, but not as valuable as in a 4-way situation. And then I finally recubed, and it seems like I again play it on. Yeah, he got into this ace-point game. It was, yeah, this one was the one that was interesting, where I immediately made the deuce point, and then in the last second, basically, I reconsidered and thought, why not just slot it? And if he enters with the 6 prime, I can play on for the gammon forever. So you can see, had I played like this, I mean, this is also keeping the 6 prime. So making the deuce point would have been really bad. Okay. So glad that I changed my mind here. And then what's this? Yeah, this is the missed cube where I already said goodbye to the game, and all of a sudden I rolled a double fours and got it into great shape and won this game. So yeah, you can see blunder not to cube here. I'm pretty sure that he was playing on, but with my structure, the rack and his two back checkers, just you can see 37% winning chances, just too many winning chances for me. I made a checker play blunder here. Okay, I should have made the ace points that look kind of a bit inflexible, or not. No, it's not. This looks more inflexible, but somehow how I thought it's important to give me a chance to clear the 11, but yeah, okay. Yeah, this looks awfully stacked, so probably fives are not great. I could roll like 5-4. Yeah. But are they much better here? Yes, fives are much better here. So fives are certainly a reason why I should have played differently. By the way, I was thinking about cube action all the time here, and I just couldn't bring myself to it. And you see it wouldn't have been a mistake. Maybe on plus plus it even becomes a cube. Let's see. Okay, that's the white cube. Of course, that's not a cube. Sorry for that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we got a double here. So probably my PR should become worse at worse. No, this is now clear. No double, too much contact. So that was the spot where I could have cubed. But anyhow, who knows? And here, I got cold feet. I saw the numbers like double fours, 3-1, double aces, where I leave a shot. It's an indirect one. And it felt like I don't win many gammons. And yeah, as you can see, was a play on, but tough to find. Maybe not. But yeah, I got scared. Crawford game. Okay. Well, this, I don't mind this quote-unquote mistake. Here's some stuff by him, just to finish it off. Yeah, he should have used the fact that, or exploited the fact that I'm on the roof, so he could have cleared the point that he most wants to clear. I mean, his problem point is the 16 and not the bar point. And it felt bad to play to the ace. So I should have thought about it. I was just so focused on just make the four. And of course, I should unstack the 6 and make the 4. Next time, this is still a threatening position. So that was just, I wouldn't say stupid, but disappointing, let's say. Well, and the rest was, again, I won an incredible game. So was the double threes, maybe I even misplayed it. Yeah, I misplayed it and got rewarded. I had 1.3% winning chances in this game. And I should have given up on this 1.3% just to avoid the very occasional gammon. So yeah, and I got super lucky. You saw how difficult it was to win. I mean, how much had to happen to win it, but just funny that this mistake in the end, I mean, it's not really a mistake, won me the match, or at least in this game, finished the match. Yeah, well, great result, because with 2 lives left, there will be more content coming, at least 2 more, or of course I hope maybe 5 or 6 more or something. We'll see. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.